Today, we gather to remember and celebrate the life of a true legend, Ozzy Osbourne, who sadly passed away in July 22, 2025. Known as the Prince of Darkness, Ozzy was not only a pioneer of heavy metal, but also a cultural icon whose influence spanned decades. From his early days in Birmingham to his rise with Black Sabbath and his successful solo career, Ozzy's journey was filled with triumphs, challenges, and unforgettable moments. In this video, we'll delve into some of the lesser-known curiosities of his life, offering a glimpse into the man behind the music. So, sit back, relax, and join us as we honor the memory of Ozzy Osbourne. Early life and struggles. Ozzy Osbourne was born John Michael Osbourne on December 3, 1948 in Aston, Birmingham, England. Growing up in a working-class family, young Ozzy faced many hardships. At the age of 11, he endured traumatic experiences at the hands of school bullies, which deeply affected his early years. Despite these challenges, Ozzy found solace in music, inspired by the Beatles' song She Loves You, which he credited with sparking his dream to become a musician. At 15, Ozzy left school and took on a variety of jobs to make ends meet, including working as a construction site laborer, a trainee plumber, an apprentice toolmaker, a car factory horn tuner, and even in a slaughterhouse. At 17, he faced a legal setback when he was convicted of robbing a clothes shop. Unable to pay the fine, and with his father refusing to cover it to teach him a lesson, Ozzy spent 6 weeks in Winson Green prison. These early struggles built the resilience that would later define his career. The rise of Black Sabbath. In 1968, Ozzy's life changed when he met Geezer Butler, who would become his bandmate in Black Sabbath. Alongside Tony Iommi and Bill Ward, they formed a band initially called Polka Tulk Blues, later renamed Earth, and finally Black Sabbath. Their dark, heavy sound revolutionized rock music and laid the foundation for the heavy metal genre. However, Ozzy faced personal struggles during this time. In 1971, after a Black Sabbath show in Denver, he began experimenting with partying habits that led to personal challenges, marking the start of a decades-long journey to overcome these issues. Despite these challenges, Black Sabbath's success soared, with albums like Paranoid and Master of Reality cementing their legacy. However, tensions within the band and Ozzy's personal struggles led to his dismissal in 1979, a low point that would soon give way to a remarkable solo career. Solo career and personal life. With the support of Sharon Arden, whom he met through her father, Black Sabbath's manager Don Arden, Ozzy launched his solo career with the release of Blizzard of Oz in 1980. The album, featuring hits like Crazy Train, was a massive success, followed by other multi-platinum records such as Diary of a Madman, 1981, Bark at the Moon, 1983, and No Rest for the Wicked, 1988. Sharon, whom Ozzy married in 1982 after divorcing his first wife, Thelma Riley, became his manager and a pivotal figure in his life. Together, they had 3 children, Amy, Kelly, and Jack. Ozzy's first marriage to Thelma Riley was marked by difficulties, with Ozzy admitting that his frequent absences and personal challenges strained their relationship. He even confessed to not remembering when their children, Louis and Jessica, were born. In contrast, his marriage to Sharon brought stability, though not without its own challenges. In the early 2000s, the Osbourne family became household names through their reality TV show, The Osbournes, which aired on MTV from 2002 to 2005. The show offered a humorous and chaotic glimpse into their family life, introducing Ozzy's softer, more relatable side to a new generation of fans. The wild side of Ozzy. Ozzy's life was never short of wild moments.
In 1982, he made headlines when he was arrested for urinating on the Alamo, a historic site in Texas, resulting in a 10-year ban from the site. The ban was lifted in 1992, and Ozzy returned to the Alamo in 2015, posing for photos with his family. On a lighter note, Ozzy revealed in a 2010 interview on The Howard Stern Show that it took him 19 attempts to pass his driving test, a humorous testament to his chaotic lifestyle. He was also a surprising fan of Monty Python, naming Life of Brian as his favorite movie in a 2010 US Weekly interview. And who could forget the infamous 1982 incident where Ozzy bit the head off a bat during a live performance?
Let's tell him what you did. Bit the head off a bat. There, I said it.
A real bat, yeah. What actually happened was I get a lot of weird people at my concerts. Somebody threw a bat on stage, and I thought it was one of these toy bats. So I picked it up, bite the thing's head off, and suddenly everybody's freaking out because it's a real bat.
While shocking, it became one of the most iconic moments in rock history, cementing his reputation as the unpredictable Prince of Darkness.
Health challenges and advocacy. Ozzy's life was also marked by significant health challenges. In 2003, it was revealed that a Beverly Hills doctor had prescribed him an excessive amount of medication in a single year, raising concerns about his health and prompting closer attention from those around him. In 2005, he was diagnosed with Parkinson's syndrome, a condition with symptoms similar to Parkinson's disease, requiring lifelong medication. In 2020, he publicly shared his Parkinson's disease diagnosis, which impacted his mobility and forced him to cancel tours.
A mild form of
It's Parkin 2, which is a form of Parkinson's. And there's so many different types of Parkinson's.
Despite these setbacks, Ozzy showed remarkable resilience. In 2010, scientists at Nome analyzed his genome to study how he survived decades of intense living, a testament to his unique physical endurance. Later in life, Ozzy also became an advocate for animal rights, participating in a 2020 PETA campaign against cat declawing, highlighting his compassion despite his wild past. Tributes from the music world. Following Ozzy's passing on July 22, 2025, tributes poured in from across the globe. Elton John described him as a dear friend and a huge trailblazer, while Ronnie Wood of the Rolling Stones expressed his sadness, noting Ozzy's memorable farewell concert with Black Sabbath in Birmingham. Tony Iommi, Ozzy's Black Sabbath bandmate, shared, "We are devastated to hear the news of the passing of our dear friend and brother, Ozzy Osbourne." These heartfelt tributes underscore the profound impact Ozzy had on the music industry and his peers. In conclusion, Ozzy Osbourne's life was a roller coaster of highs and lows. But through it all, he remained true to himself and his music. He broke barriers, challenged norms, and left an indelible mark on the world of rock and roll. As we say goodbye to this legend, let's remember him not just for his music, but for the man he was. Flawed, yet fascinating, and always larger than life. Don't forget to leave a comment below sharing your favorite Ozzy Osbourne memory or song. Let's keep his spirit alive through our shared love for his music. Rest in peace, Ozzy. You will be deeply missed.